Sandra Day O'Connor, the inaugural woman to occupy a seat on the U.S. Supreme Court, passed away at 93. Her demise occurred on Friday morning in Phoenix, Arizona, attributed to complications arising from dementia and a respiratory ailment, as per an announcement from the U.S. Supreme Court. As a moderate conservative, President Ronald Reagan selected Justice O'Connor for the nation's highest court in 1981. Her tenure spanned over 24 years until her retirement in 2006. Retiring from her judicial responsibilities, she devoted herself to caring for her husband, John J. O'Connor, who was grappling with Alzheimer's disease. President George W. Bush appointed Justice Samuel Alito as her successor. U.S. Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts, in a statement, hailed Justice O'Connor as a daughter of the American Southwest who pioneered a historic path as our nation's first female justice. Justice Roberts remarked, "She confronted that challenge with unwavering resolve, unquestionable competence, and approachable sincerity." He further noted that she stood as a strongly independent champion of the rule of law and a compelling proponent for civics education. Justice O'Connor was born in El Paso, Texas, and grew up on her family's cattle ranch near Duncan, Arizona. She then went on to receive her law degree from Stanford University. In her first job, she said she had agreed to work for nothing, with no office, for a county attorney in San Mateo, California. "I encountered challenges in securing employment," Justice O'Connor shared with the International Bar Association in 2011. "It was particularly frustrating because I had excelled in both undergraduate and law school, while my male classmates faced no such hurdles." Despite the hurdles of being a woman in the legal profession, she progressed to the role of Deputy County Attorney of San Mateo County in California, and later served as Assistant Attorney General of Arizona. As a member of the Republican Party, she gained a seat in the Arizona State Senate in 1969, successfully securing re-election for 2 consecutive 2-year terms. A trailblazer in politics, she achieved the distinction of being the first woman in the entire United States to hold the position of majority leader in a state senate. In 1974, she transitioned from party politics to the judiciary, winning election to the Maricopa County Superior Court, and subsequently receiving an appointment to the Arizona Court of Appeals in 1979. During his presidential campaign, Ronald Reagan pledged to appoint a woman to the U.S. Supreme Court, aiming to address his low approval ratings among women. When nominating her in 1981, Reagan praised her as truly a person for all seasons, citing her unique qualities of temperament, fairness, intellectual capacity, and dedication to the public good. Her Senate confirmation saw unanimous support in a vote of 99-0. Regarded as one of the most influential women in the nation at the time, Justice O'Connor held a pivotal role in shaping decisions on significant Supreme Court cases. Notably, her impactful 1992 ruling in Planned Parenthood case reaffirmed women's right to abortion. However, her successor, Justice Alito, would later lead the majority decision in 2022 that overturned this right. Justice O'Connor played a crucial role as the pivotal vote in the 2000 Bush versus Gore case. During that election year, a tightly contested battle unfolded between Republican George W. Bush and Democrat Al Gore for the presidency, leading to legal disputes over a recount. Justice O'Connor sided with the 5-4 majority, effectively halting any legal challenges to the election results and securing President George W. Bush's occupancy of the White House. However, in 2004, she opposed the Bush administration's post-9/11 detainee policy. The court, in this instance, declared that due process was essential for U.S. citizens subjected to detention. In the court's plurality opinion, Justice O'Connor asserted, "A state of war is not a blank check for the president when it comes to the rights of the nation's citizens." In a candid open letter in 2018, she disclosed her dementia diagnosis, marking the conclusion of her public service. Expressing gratitude for the opportunities afforded by being an American, she reflected, "How fortunate I feel to be an American and to have been presented with the remarkable opportunities available to the citizens of our country. As a young cowgirl from the Arizona desert, I never could have imagined that one day I would become the first woman justice on the U.S. Supreme Court. I aspire to have motivated young individuals towards civic engagement and to have contributed to clearing the way for women who may have encountered obstacles in their career pursuits." On Friday, prominent figures from both major political parties swiftly expressed their respects for O'Connor. "Sandra Day O'Connor was a trailblazer," remarked Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson. "Justice O'Connor inspired a generation of women, including the 5 female justices who followed in her footsteps, encouraging them to forge paths that once seemed unattainable." Senator Lisa Murkowski of Alaska lauded O'Connor as an inspiration who left a lasting impact on an entire generation of young women, demonstrating that it was feasible to serve our country in the highest office. Democratic Senator Amy Klobuchar emphasized that the late justice's example showed us that anything and everything is possible. Justice O'Connor is survived by 3 sons and 6 grandchildren. Her husband passed away in 2009,